All right, Maggie, thank you for bringing us that report. Very encouraging, inspiring to see someone with a vision that says yes to God's call and transforms a place, a nightclub, into a church. Now, because we happen to know that some recent updates to that story, because that was a little while back when Maggie put that together, that there were some exciting updates, and so why not ask Pastor Kip, as they call him, to pop in the studio and give us an update. Welcome to 100 Huntley Street.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you were renting space at the time of that report. You were just renting some space off of this nightclub, basically. What happened since?
Well, strangely enough, we never went into that space praying that the nightclub would shut down or praying against anything. We just wanted to be in a missional environment where people that normally wouldn't go to church would feel comfortable coming in. However, the interesting thing is, as soon as we started having services there, the nightclub's attendance began to dwindle. So it went from about 1,000 people every week to 300 people in about 3 months. This continued on, and almost to the day on our 1-year anniversary, the nightclub went out of business, and we took over the entire space.
Oh,
wow.
That is wonderful. That is so exciting to hear.
And then there was another miracle, just bringing it up to date, that just this past Monday, a decision happened. Maybe tell us what the issue was very quickly.
Well, we moved into the space and we started working on it and poured all kinds of energy and time into it. And then we found out that there was because of the train tracks proximity to our building, the city wanted to relocate us, to move us out of there. Apparently there's a bylaw that states that churches can't be within 30 meters of train tracks. And so we went to the planning department and basically said, what do we need to do? And so we applied for, it's called a minor variance. Well, the planning department said, we're not going to support this. We don't feel it's a minor variance. CN Rail actually wrote a letter as well saying that they weren't going to support it. And so we kind of went in to this meeting on Monday, to this Committee of Adjustments hearing, really expecting that we were going to be moved. And this was, we announced it to the church and said, our heart wasn't, God, let us keep this building, because it wasn't about a building. That's 24/7 represents something bigger than that. So we really just went in with open hands saying, God, you give and you take away. And if you want us to be somewhere else, then we'll go and continue to do what you call us to do. If you want us to stay, then God somehow move upon the hearts of the people that are making these decisions. And so we went in really, I wish I could say I went in with all kinds of faith, but I went in, listening to everyone telling me that likely we were going to be relocating, but they surprised us. They sided on our behalf and really went against their own staff at the city. And the interesting thing that we found out was that some of the people on the committee actually had taken time to attend some services and had a lot of really good positive things to say in that meeting.
Now, you were saying before the program that your initial prayer starting the church was Lord, send us broken people. And he certainly did that. And then soon after that, you started another prayer, which was...
Yeah, we're all broken, of course, but I started praying, God, just send us the broken and the hurting, and a few months into it, I kind of just took a look around and said, God, please send us healthy people. So, and he's answered the prayer for sure.
To come alongside the broken and the hurting,
absolutely.
And we all walk together.
Right, and to help disciple and to get a little bit deeper in the faith. So great things are happening. I keep hearing good reports from 24/7 Church.
It's encouraging to see how many young people are there as well. You've got a real mixture. You've got a lot of teenagers, young people, and parents who are coming with their kids. Is it a good mix you have?
Absolutely. I have a teenager in a junior high and one in child and in the kids program as well. So it was important to me that we weren't just the church for 25-year-olds, and that seemed to be the demographic we were really appealing to. So we just prayed and believed that God would bring us some diversity and some spiritual parents, and He's been doing that. We're seeing entire families showing up. We're seeing the demographic really begin to broaden.
All right. Well, good things are happening there and across Canada, as I hear of people stepping out of the regular traditional church box, which isn't nothing wrong with that, but there's times that we need to say, we need to reach people who maybe wouldn't otherwise get out to a regular church. And you were doing that, and it's happening across the country, people with a vision and a call from God. And so God bless you, and keep going.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
All right.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for being with us, Kip.
Well, stay with us. Truth to Go coming up with Dave Ramsey.